What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Friday night's Anfield Agenda transfer news roundup. I hope you're all enjoying the start of your weekend. I'm going to try to fill you in on exactly where we're at in this summer's transfer window. I did have a conversation with David Lynch earlier on. There's still the possibility of Joe Gomez departing, and I'm going to speak about whether we will see a reinforcement to come in if Joe shall leave. We're also going to talk about the game coming up at the weekend against Brentford, some quotes from Arne Slot, and we're going to be asking, is the links to Kvaratskhelia true, or is it just more media nonsense? That and lots more over the next few minutes, but before I get stuck into it, a little word from our sponsor, Surfshark. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. We are back, my friends, and I do appreciate your patience while we pay the bills there. Thank you to our sponsor Surfshark as well. So look, I spoke with David Lynch earlier on today, and we were speaking about what's going to happen in the remainder of the transfer window. So as we know, Sepp van den Berg has departed, and it seems as if there's a possibility that we could also lose Joe Gomez before the window shuts. Now here's the kicker. I assume that we wouldn't be stupid enough to sell Joe Gomez, but it does feel as if there are certainly plenty of suitors for Joe's signature. Newcastle, Aston Villa, amongst many other clubs, have been mentioned as possible destinations. So we could hypothetically be staring down the barrel of a transfer window where not only have we not added to our centre-back choices, we've willfully and intentionally weakened ourselves there. Now, we've already seen Jarell Quansah have a knock that has ruled him out of a day or two's training. So imagine if we pick up a serious injury and all we have then is two centre-backs and Nat Phillips, who, by the way, is apparently on £65,000 a week, according to reports that are out there. I didn't realise this. I was wondering how we weren't able to move Nat on. But if he's on 65 grand a week, there's no championship club or anyone like that that's going to come in and pay him anywhere close to that. So we may well see Nat Phillips be relied upon, potentially just because we can't move him on because of that reported wage. So that's where we're at with the centre-back situation. I wish I had positive news about a potential reinforcement. I'm still somewhat disillusioned by the idea that we haven't been able to find one centre-back anywhere in the world that can improve us in this window. Speaking with David Lynch, he very strongly believed that Inacio was not somebody who we can expect to see come through the door for both stylistic and financial reasons. Mainly stylistic, I believe. Not to put words in David's mouth there, but you can watch the video if you get a chance or listen to the podcast where we went through it all. There's still the possibility of Kostas Tsimikas departing before the window slams shut. Again, you would have to believe that should Kostas move on, and there's been some talk of him going back to Olympiacos, that Liverpool would bring in a replacement, right? Well, I don't know, because I thought if we lost Sepp van den Berg, that would be the trigger for us bringing in another centre-back. But as we see here right now, and I'm recording this Friday, we are now into the last week. There are 6 days, 23 hours and 58 minutes left in this summer's transfer window, and Liverpool Football Club have signed nobody, have extended nobody, have sold Carvalho, have sold Van den Berg, have recouped money from Dominic Solanke, have saved a load of money in wages, but we've tried and failed with Zubamendi. So we're supposed to believe, realistically, as fans, that everything has been done. Now, some people have said, hang on a minute, Craig, Hughes and Edwards are only through the door. And I'm open to that situation. But don't go briefing that 3 positions are what Liverpool are looking to do. Don't be talking about centre-backs, midfielders, and only having one option in one position and then doing nothing. But Arne Slot has been speaking in the embargoed section of his press conference from earlier on, and this is just one thing he was speaking about. It is a difference between him and Jurgen. So he said, don't expect me to go after the game and make fist pumps. This is not going to be my style. It's more let the team play in a certain way, and they'll like the team because they're winning, and then by association, they'll like him. And I get that. If he does his job and Liverpool start winning games of football or continue to win games of football, then yes, the fans will be behind the manager, which they will be anyway because Liverpool fans back their managers. But most of our fears is that the manager's been thrown under the bus. So whatever the reason is that you think, if you're watching this, it's acceptable for FSG not to spend, I will have 50 reasons for you while I think it's a disgrace. And it feels like the temperature of the fan base right now is on edge, but okay because we're winning. Watch when we lose a couple of games how quickly you see FSG are trending again. They will say that we're all just loose cannons, that we all don't understand the club, blah, blah, blah. But we want to win. We were raised on winning. And right now, we can't even dream about a Kvaratskhelia or a Branthwaite or a Gordon, because right now we're staring down the barrel of, once again, not signing, but weakening ourselves in a transfer window. Now, I refuse to believe that there isn't a player anywhere on this planet that either falls into our budget or is good enough to come in and do a job in the squad. Now, if we're led to believe that Liverpool only want to sign players that are bona fide number 1 targets that can come in and hit the ground running, why were we told that our centre-back selection or a centre-back shopping is for a centre-back who won't come in to start but will be their 3rd or 4th choice and grow into the position and maybe become an established pro? That sounds a lot like Lenny Yoro for me, but Liverpool weren't willing to give him 7 million quid a year in wages. That was deemed too much, and the justification in some parts of the media was that Madrid were happy to walk away. Yes, because they brought in Mbappe and Bellingham and they were trying to get him on the cheap. But we had a chance to sign him and we didn't because of the wages and the guarantees over playing time, which is at odds with what the journalists are being briefed about our centre-back search anyway. So if you sell Sepp van den Berg and bring in about 25 million quid, how can we not have put that money towards the wages for Lenny Yoro, who could have been a centre-back at the club for 7 or 8 years? It is an absolute joke, and it is one excuse after another, and I'm past the point of believing any of it. Actions are what's required. Signing, strengthening, ambition. They're the things that are going to galvanise the fan base. But divide and conquer has always seemed to be the way with these owners. Because there will always be people who don't want to think the worst about them. There will always be people who want to be optimistic and get behind the team. And they play on that and they lean on that. And that drives me insane. Because you have every right to dream about winning things. You have every right to expect your team to challenge. Especially when that team isn't too far away. You know, 2 or 3 signings is all that's required. But our owners and our super geeks have done absolutely nothing other than make us a laughing stock by being unable to get Zubimendi. That's the transfer window. That's what we're staring down the barrel of. And opportunistic is the word that has come up over and over again through the summer. And it's the same word that's being used when I speak to journalists or people in the media right now. Liverpool probably won't do anything in the window, but should an opportunity present itself, then maybe. And for me, opportunity means cheap. That's my thoughts. Over to you guys now. Feel free to let us know yours. And again, a reminder, I won't be live tomorrow on Saturday. I am taking the day off. So the preview is coming out at midday. And then we will be back live at 3:30 on Sunday for the watch along against Brentford, where we'll switch off from all the transfer talk, focus on getting behind Arne Slot and the boys, and hopefully getting him his first win at home as Liverpool manager. Until then, my friends, appreciate your time as always. Have a lovely weekend, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.